Once again, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. So today I got Galaxy S9 Plus exynos chipset model phone, and today I'm going to flash the LineageOS 23 Android 16 portrait ROM on this mobile phone. I downloaded the version of the Galaxy Note 9. I already flashed the ROM on the Galaxy Note 9. I uploaded a video. Those who want to know how the LineageOS 23 is performing on the mobile phone, you can check that video. You will get an idea. Now, the LineageOS 23 portrait ROM is a daily driver ROM. Like you can use that ROM for the daily drive. Now, those who have this Galaxy S9 Plus, which is very old mobile phone, like it was launched back in 2019, I hope so. And those who want to update the ROM mobile phone from Android lowest version to the Android 16, they can watch the further video. If you want to appreciate me, do me a favor, like the video, subscribe my channel if you haven't subscribed it yet, share the video with others, do comments in comment section. Thank you. So we have to download files to flash the ROM, and links are all provided in my video description. This is the platform tools Odin 3.13.1, mind the gaps for the LineageOS 23 Android 16, Lineage 23 ROM, and the recovery. And we have to flash this particular ROM with this particular recovery. Do not try to flash the ROM with any other recovery like TWRP or Orange Fox recovery, whatever, if you are thinking to go for that. Right now, starting the procedure, first of all, extract the platform tools, then extract the Odin, then copy the recovery file from the downloaded folder and open the extracted folder of the platform tools. Paste the file here. Okay, then rename the recovery file. Select the file, press F2, give a name recovery. Check the spelling. It must be recovery.img. Then press enter key. Then right click on cmd.exe and left click on run as administrator. Click yes on next pop-up window. Command window will open. So I have provided command in my video description to create a tar file. Copy the command from the description. Then bring back the command window and paste the command on the command window by pressing the Ctrl plus V keys. And you will see that the tar file got created. In case after pressing the command, if it is not happening, then you have to press the enter key also. But in my case, I just pasted the command and procedure automatically done. Recovery.img file created into recovery tar. I will minimize this command window. Then I will go to my extracted folder of the platform tools. Going down, and you will see that the file that recovery.img that I just copied also there, and the new file recovery.tar also got created. I will delete the recovery.img file, and then I will cut this recovery.tar file from here, and I will go back to main downloaded folder and I will paste the file over here. Then open the extracted folder of the Odin and double click to open the Odin. Click OK on this pop-up window, and then on Odin click AP slot. Go to the downloaded folder and select the newly created file that must be recovery.tar by double clicking on it. Odin is ready. Now coming back towards the mobile phone. So first of all, need to have an unlock bootloader. Because with a lock bootloader, we cannot flash any custom ROM, right? Then check the mobile phone battery. It must be charged. In case if the mobile phone battery is below 30%, then charge the mobile phone battery and save all the internal storage data. Otherwise, the data will get formatted. And in case if you are using One UI ROM and you have logged in the Samsung account, then remove the account. Otherwise, it will not let to flash the recovery. Then sync your Google account once and then must remove it to avoid issues. And then go to the security, privacy, or lock screen, whatever option you have. Then turn off the lock screen by selecting swipe. So it will turn off the lock screen. Now you can simply power off the mobile phone. Use USB 2 to Type-C data cable for flashing, and use a good quality of data cable, right? And you need to check the other side of the data cable must be connected with computer or laptop, whatever option you have. Now check the mobile phone. It is supposed to be totally power off. We have to boot the phone into Odin mode and check the buttons also. It must be working properly because this is the old phone, so maybe the buttons may not work properly, and we have to press the buttons properly to boot the phone into desired mode. To boot the phone into Odin mode, must check the mobile phone supposed to be totally power off. Press and hold the volume down key, Bixby key and power key. All three keys at same time. Release all three keys when you see warning screen, right? Then press the volume up key once to boot the phone into Odin mode. Press the volume up key once again to light up the screen. This is the Odin mode screen of my Galaxy S9 Plus. You can check the product name, which means that the model number from the Odin mode screen also. And the kg state must show checking. Otherwise, if the kg state showing something else, the recovery will not get flash. The phone is booted into Odin mode and connect the data cable with the mobile phone now. So the phone is now connected with computer. Coming back towards the computer screen, I install the Samsung Android USB driver already on my Windows. So my Windows detected my mobile phone. On the Odin, click options, untick the auto reboot, go back to log, then click start to start flashing the recovery. When you see pass means that done. Exit the Odin, go back to downloaded folder, and now we have to boot the phone into custom recovery. That must be Lineage recovery. The phone still booted into Odin mode. Check the data cable, it must be connected with the mobile phone. Now check all the buttons must be working properly. For booting the mobile phone into custom recovery from the Odin mode, we have to press all the four buttons: the volume up key, volume down key, Bixby key and power key. All four keys press and hold it pressed. When mobile phone restart, release the volume down key first. Okay. Then when Samsung logo appears, then release the power key. Okay. Wait for 5 seconds. Then release the other rest both keys. So the phone will now boot into Lineage recovery. This one, right? First tap factory reset, then format data, then format data. Done. Then tap format cache partition, then tap yes. Done. Then tap format system partition, tap yes. Okay, done. Go back to main screen, tap apply update, apply from ADB. Just to make the thing sure it should work, disconnect the cable once, reconnect the data cable with mobile phone once. Okay, coming back towards the computer screen. On the main downloaded folder, copy the Lineage ROM file and the Mind the Gaps file from the main downloaded folder. Open the platform tools extracted folder, paste both file here. Okay, done. Now rename the file that I just copied. First, select the ROM file and then press F2, give a name ROM. So the file name is supposed to be rom.zip. Press enter key, right? Then select the bind the gaps file, press F2, give a name GAPPS. So the file name is supposed to be GAPPS gaps.zip. Press enter key. Well, I already opened the command window. I will bring back the command window to main screen. Here we go, right? Now start flashing the ROM file, but first we will check the phone is connected properly with the command window. For that, type the command adb space devices, enter. Yes, my mobile phone is connected. This is the serial number of the mobile phone, and my mobile phone is connected in or booted into sideload mode. In case if the command window shows offline, you need to disconnect the data cable and reconnect it, or it must show sideload mode. Now start flashing the ROM file. Give the command adb space sideload space rom.zip and press enter key. The file will start transferring to the mobile phone and it will get flash also. Now it will take a time. Here we have to wait. Flashing of the ROM got completed. At the end of the screen, you will see install completed with status 0, means that the ROM got flashed very well. Now we have to flash the gaps. For that, we have to reboot the recovery. Tap advanced and tap reboot to recovery. Okay, then again tap apply update, apply from ADB. Coming back towards the computer screen once again, command window already there. Now start flashing the gaps file by giving the command ADB space site load space GAPPS.zip, press enter key. Same thing will start. The gaps file will start transferring to the mobile phone and it will get flash also. Again, we have to wait here. During flashing, you will see that the recovery will ask signature verification field. Doesn't matter. Tap yes to install anyway. Installation completed. Definitely you will see install completed with status 0. I am done from the computer, and now disconnect the cable from the mobile phone and tap reboot system now. So the mobile phone will stay a little bit long on this Galaxy S9 Plus logo, and then it will start booting to the LineageOS 23 Android 16 ROM. The first boot will not take that much time. First boot finally completed. I will complete the setup screen. Just in case if you want to stick with this LineageOS supported ROM, you need to put a tick sign on the update Lineage recovery alongside with the OS. But in case if you do not want to stick with this, then leave this tick sign. Finally, I got the LineageOS 23 ROM on my mobile phone. So this is the QS panel coming with the LineageOS. You can edit this QS panel and the widgets are working, right? And these are the default applications coming with the ROM. Camera application working. I will go to settings, then we'll go to about phone. And if I tap the Android 16, this is what I got right now. Android version, you can see Android 16 on the Galaxy S9 Plus. The Lineage version is 23.0, and check the date. It was released in 5th Jan 2026. Android security update, vendor, bspin version provided, kernel version, build number and the build number, build date, sorry, and the build number. So ROM is good. You will like the ROM. And if you want to read more about the ROM, I will provide link of the forum also in my video description. You can read the comments over there. Thank you for watching the video. Do not forget to like the video, subscribe my channel, share it. Thank you. Take a good care. We'll see you in my next video. Until then, goodbye.